All right, welcome to another fabulous edition of Dick Chucky Ain't Got Shit to Do right now, but sight in his rifle, his M77 Mark II 30-06, all weather with a paddle stock. It's all stainless. It's badass. It's probably like the coolest. It's probably like the coolest rifle in the world. So, like, if you want to be a badass dude, but you're not, and you get that rifle and you're good with it, you're just a badass. Like, you win. That's it. Show's over. Go home, kids. All right? Man, shit. Anyways, so long story short, a group of guys behind my house have a camp. They were up a couple weeks ago, and they said, yeah. He says, we're out lopping some fucking bushes or something. He says, yeah, we saw a bear up the road. I'm like, there's no bear around here. There's no bear. I haven't seen bear tracks here in a long time. Like, where was it? Where up the road? So he says, right here, on this road. I said, right here on this road, like, you mean the trail? My trail? I don't get it. He says, yeah, it was right here on the trail. It was up at the cornfield. I'm like, no way in hell. That's insane, right? So I go out scouting yesterday, and I'm actually out with, it was a Ruger American 7.62x39. It's the Coyote gun. It's the bolt action. Large magazine in there. I got my call box on the ground. I'm up in my stand, and I got, dying fawn playing, and let's try the dying cottontail. And then I'm messing with it. Like, we'll get some female coyote yips, and I did some male yips and some pups. So I'm just going through the motions. And so I'm hanging out in the stand. I swear to God, all the deer that were out last night are deaf. They are deaf. Because that box is going, and there's deer coming in the field, like eating corn and shit. I'm like, do you not hear the dying fawn? There's a dying fawn right here. What are you doing 50, 75 yards away from this box? I don't get it. So anyways, so I kind of get him out of the field a little bit. I don't want him to see me up there. And so I'm waiting. And a couple days ago, I was up there, and the trees on the other side of the cornfield, the birds were going nuts, sound like a jungle. I'm like, there's got to be something in there pissing these birds off, So all of a sudden last night, that happens again. I say last night, this is at, I think it was like 4:50-ish, to be exact. I remember my heart coming out of my chest. So birds are going crazy. Next thing I know, I look up, and there's two black bears just hanging out in the field, rolling around the corn. They cut the field down, so they're rolling around the stalks, and they're doing this little puppy shit, and it was awesome. So my heart's beating out of my chest. I said, oh my God, this is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. So I'm super underpowered. I had like I said, I had the Ruger American in 7.62. So I got these AK rounds, FMJs. I'm trying to keep coyote hide. You're not gonna, if you shoot the bear in the head, it's probably gonna die. But now we're looking, when I mapped it out, it was about 220 yards. So 220 yards later, no way, it's not gonna happen. So I made some phone calls last night. I'm like, you're not gonna believe what I saw. This is awesome. So they're actually here. Like, I made it. I got them in. This is great. So I had to go get the old boy. I went and got the Ruger 30-06, and I put through some 180 grain. I ended up swapping my scope out last night with a good Vortex, my Vortex Crossfire on there. So I'm shooting 180 grain, soft points today. They're bear killers. You want to cut down a tree? Throw one of those at it. Oh, excuse me. Probably you want to dismember somebody or stop the car from coming at you, that's the one to use. So we're here now. This is how confident I was in me setting that scope up with the laser bore sighter on there. So first shot was way out wide. I mean, I was all the way, I don't know if you can see it. I was all the way down here. I'm like, holy shit, got another one down there. I was going for old orange pumpkin here. I ended up hitting him, so I brought him in, and now we're there. So we got about, I measured it, what the hell that, where's the old boy here? So I'm gonna go a couple inches high at 100 yards, and we are at, that's 1 inch. That's 1.25 inches. So this tool starts off on, you start off on the edge. So I'm gonna put it on the number 1 there. So we're at the 1 inch line. My third hole over, and this is all shooting error or shooter error. Man, that's almost a goddamn inch spread on that rifle at 100 yards off my patio table and my bench rest under my apple tree. That's awesome. So anyways, we are here. This is where I'm at. So I'm gonna head out tonight and then see what happens. I think it was a mating couple. They were 2 full grown. They were full sizers, definitely a male and a female. So they cut the cornfield down, and you get left with a couple, you know, straggling corn stalks out in the field. And if I'm to use my arms as measurement and, you know, a measuring tape, I guess, the corn stalks are up to about yay high. And sitting in my stand watching that guy jump up, he started playing with one. I thought that was badass too. He made a couple little grunt noises. He just sounded funny. You know, it's a bear. I thought, you know, again, I'm dying. So he ended up standing up high enough where his head was definitely up towards the top of that stalk. So standing up, he's taller than I am. If I had to judge him by weight, no idea. Not a goddamn clue. If I had to guess, I'd say like 12,000 pounds. Say 12,000 pound Mack truck, like that asshole just drove by. That's how big that bear was. Female was not too much smaller either. Don't really want to take the female out in case she's pregnant. I'd rather have a couple little cubs running around. I think that'd be cool. Bring the bear population in. But lo and behold, I'm in the market for a bear rug. So I'm going to try and make one. Anyways, where's these dumbasses? Come here. Let's go. We got to get out of here. All right. I'm all sighted in. I'm hitting it up tonight. We're going to see what happens. City boy in the sticks. This is going to be awesome. Goodbye.